Hi everybody, it's Lavinia and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing a review and flip through of this coloring book that I just received. I purchased it from Amazon and it is called Fresh Ink Coloring Book, and I believe it was $7.99. And it says here, sit back and enjoy some me time. Use colored pencils, crayons, markers, or whatever you like and color away. And then here are some samples of what's in the book. Maybe just an example here of a couple of feathers colored in, as well. This is here on the cover. And it says 30 coloring pages. And the illustrator is Cindy Federico Giusti. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this looks like it's part of what the back cover was saying. And I really like this because I like to have coloring books that have different types of illustration, not just the similar ones that you always see. For example, these have lines that are not as thick or as bold. It's more like a drawing. So it's not perforated and the pages are kind of thin. So I would not use watercolor, but they are single-sided, so if you did want to use maybe markers or alcohol markers, maybe just protect the next page, you could probably tear it out if you wanted to, but I think the designs are really, really pretty. And I also like it because I do like to draw on my own, and I could use these as inspiration for my own drawings as well. So let's go ahead and take a look. This is pretty here too. And it is brand new, so it says copyright 2022. So here is like a little margarita glass with some flowers there. This is pretty too, a little sparrow or a bird with a tree and the flowers. And what I like about this book too is that with these hatching marks that are in here, it already gives you, for example, maybe where you might want to put a darker shade, for your values or your shadows. And also learning how to do texture. That's one thing that I really do want to get at and improve upon. So these are nice for that. Here's a mushroom with a butterfly, some flowers. Again, another pretty bird here with some flowers. Here's a sunflower, lotus, another tropical drink. And even though there's this background here that you see on some of these pages, you can embellish and doodle and put whatever else maybe that you might want to. Maybe you can put this as if there's a table, and maybe some as if you're on a cruise ship with some clouds and maybe a landscape behind there. So you don't have to limit yourself to what a page looks like. Maybe you even might want to embellish the little umbrella here. Maybe put some ice cubes here at the bottom. Here's a couple of butterflies, the same thing. Maybe you might want to put your own designs on the butterflies, maybe a couple little butterflies or clouds in the background. Here's a couple of roses, very pretty. She's a very good illustrator, I think. So here also, maybe learning how to do a gemstone, coloring in metal. Here's some ice cream and cupcakes. So again, the same thing. Maybe you might want to add a cherry on top or put sprinkles, maybe some balloons in the background here. Again, don't limit yourself to just what the page is, especially if there is quite enough space here to add your own. Some feathers. So maybe you might want to take this concept here from this page and maybe learn how to draw your own feathers in the background. And you can also add, designs, maybe some dots, and color these in different colors. Here's some flowers. This is pretty too. This guitar or ukulele. Maybe you might want to add some musical notes. Some more flowers. Nice little motif here. This might be good to maybe practice it in wood tones. Here's a face too with a feather, maybe learning how to or trying out different hair highlights. She has a hoop here, hoop earring. And again, using these hatching lines as to where you would put your darker colors. Oh, here's a pretty unicorn. This would be nice, I think, too, to do this maybe in a darker blue and then go light as you go out. And, you know, here's a rainbow. Here's a pot of tulips. And, you know, maybe put your own lettering here. You know, to or from. That's nice. And even if though this isn't maybe good for watercolors or brush pens, maybe you might want to, you know, copy it onto, or, you know, run it through your printer on watercolor paper to go ahead and do that, so that you can use, you know, water-based tools. Maybe you might want to put some birds, you know, up here, maybe some other little critters down here. Here's another flower. Here's a rose with a couple of hearts. Oh, this is pretty too. And I'm sure you know that this is probably left blank so that you can add your own design to it. There's a pretty tree. You know, maybe add more leaves. Take this opportunity to, you know, try out your own drawings. Here's a cross. Some flowers, this butterfly. See, for example, here they have the additional designs on the butterfly, but maybe you might want to add a couple more, or maybe add a flower here or there. I really like this book. Oh, very cute little kitty. That's cute. This is very pretty too. You know how to do maybe the clothing and the folds, maybe shine on the boots. All right, so it looks like that's it, but I really like this book, so I'm going to look forward to coloring in it. I'll probably use my color pencils, and I think I am going to add, you know, for example, additional designs and test that out. So again, I bought this at Amazon, and it was $7.99 when I purchased it, and it is called Fresh Ink Coloring Book. And here's their website, freshinkshop.com. And it's illustrated by Cindy Federico Giusti. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And I hope you like and subscribe, because I will, once I start coloring in this book, I'll go ahead and I'll post that video. So I hope you stay tuned. All right. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and take care.